tries reset. Alright. So
I'm in.
I don't know what to do. Josephine, I just know what to do. Our daughter found something in the ruins, some sort of data. A man came to town and asked, threatened the mayor. Is up in uproar. I don't know if this guy is real or not, but he seems dangerous. The rumors around town are almost worse. He's Jacqueline with being a synth. People she's grown up with all her life, and they wanted to give her to this man. She actually did it. Jacques, that's what she likes to go by now. Well, she found your old notes about the mail relay and begged me for weeks to take her into the flooded area where I went to hunt lurks. And the part she needed, well, was found looking for her because she actually got the mail relay thing working. We can send each other letters across town now. Sure, why? Just walk over and talk to a person, but it's certainly more than I was doing at 14. 3 years since you died, and I still think about you every single day. I wish you could see how much Jacqueline has grown. Last week, her 6th birthday. And she had disassembled half the stuff in the store. She looks so much like you now. I miss you so much. I see. I'm saying this is the mayor, but as your friend, I don't know if visitors from the institute or not, but I know this dangerous man looks like. And don't want to call it his bluff. Our people are scared and looking for someone to blame. It doesn't seem like it's the seed of the mess, so keep her out of sight till we can get started. If your daughter does have this data, which would be hurt. Where's your daughter done? Which you thought no good has ever come from gobbledygook. If I were my daughter, I would have some sense into her. She wouldn't just where my boys came from. Get out while you can. She was my own granddaughter. It breaks my heart to say this, but I think the two of you should leave town. Just run for it. Leave the Commonwealth. Start over, and Jacques is smart. Can be Sylvia. Okay. We have a key. But I did not see a safe.
Attacking human.
Playtime!
Whoever or whatever you are.
First crack at the gear! You got a sec.
We're gonna talk now.
Heads up.
What you need? You have time to talk now. Still have something important to say.
Okay, Gabe.
Go on.
I'm not sure how to put this. We've been on the road together for a while. And we've taken some hard knocks. But through all that crap, I notice you've always been sticking by me. You know, watching me back and making sure I don't do anything stupid. I think maybe it's time to tell you a little bit about who you're traveling with. There's no reason for us to keep acting like we're strangers.
Appreciate your trust. Don't owe me. Makes you feel better. It would be nice.
I appreciate your trust.
Well, you're the first to earn it. It all starts with two wastes of humanity I suppose you could call me parents. I'm convinced I was a mistake, because I can't remember a single moment that they treated me like their daughter. I was yelled at and beaten. Everything I did was wrong. Nothing but a nuisance in their eyes. The whole time I was telling myself that they had to love me, even if it was just the tiniest bit, because they never kicked me out. Then me 18th birthday arrived, and I found out why they kept me around. They slapped a shock collar around me neck and sold me to slavers. They didn't even care enough about me to say goodbye. 18 years of suffering through that shite, and all I was worth to them was a pocket full of caps.
My God. I'm so sorry.
Thanks. But there's more to the story. It would be easy to blame me charming personality on me parents, but they didn't make me this way. I did. I was with those slavers for 5 years. Roughest 5 of my goddamn life. The things they made me do. The way they used me for their amusement. It sickens me to me stomach even thinking about it. But I bided me time and learned to use their own methods against them. Stealing a few caps out of a sleeping man's pocket is a piece of cake. As long as you don't get greedy.
How'd you survive? I can't even imagine. Killed them all. Don't tell me.
I can't believe you tolerated that. I would have killed them all.
That's easy for you to say. You weren't there. You have no idea what I went through. It took every ounce of patience I had. But after 5 years, I had finally pocketed enough to buy me own way out of there. But instead of heading off to try and repair the shambles of me life, I gave in to me rage and I headed home. You can imagine the look on me parents' faces when I kicked open their door. What you can't imagine is what they looked like after. After I emptied me gun into them.
Sounds about right.
Sounds like justice to me.
Was it justice? Or was it murder? When I close me eyes, all I can see is their faces twisted with fear. And then my mind starts wandering and I start judging myself. And it's ripping me the fuck apart. You'd think I inject myself with all that shite and drink myself drunk because I'm a tough Irish girl. I do it so I can forget and move on with my miserable life. So there you are. The entire flawed package known as Kate. Stripped bare for your perusal.
Things are the same. Judging yourself, disappointed in you, proud of you. I can't say that I'm disappointed in her. I probably shouldn't say that I'm proud of you.
Fine, ignore me. See if I care.
Relax, Kate, relax.
Why judge yourself?
My parents sold me into slavery. But did they deserve to die for it? Yeah, I took some hard knocks as I was growing up. But they fed me and kept me from glowing with rads. This is the kind of crap that starts me mind wandering and drives me literally to drink. I guess I'm just waiting to hear what you think of me now.
Don't worry. I haven't lost faith in you.
I knew I was taking a chance telling you all this. I'm just glad I haven't disappointed you.
I think it's a bit early to be flirting with her, but...
I'm always here for you, Kate. There's nothing you can say that would ever change that.
I'm glad you feel that way. We're partners, and we should know everything about each other. Only way to keep the playing field level.
Yeah, I thought it was a little early to be trying to flirt with her. Oh look, it's locked.
Yes.
Not bad. Remind me to give you some pointers sometime.
There's got to be more to this place than... Aha! And I felt flowers on her grave. He was telling stories about her, kind of mentioned that I don't really remember what she looked like. He said it was okay, but I can hear him sobbing in his room. Take this right now. I'm going to scavenge the flooded area. So I replaced my secondary hard disk after it blew out last week. Maybe I can find a new one. That report has been acting up. Good find. Looks like Dad stopped crying. Hope you didn't realize I snuck back there by myself. I've gotten so good at that the lurks don't even know I'm there. I didn't manage to find a replacement port for Sylvia, but I did manage to pull a hard disk out of the large console. We're in the lecture hall. Some of the data on it even seems to be intact. I'm going to poke around before I reformat. Who knows, maybe there's something interesting on it. Score! Oh man, this is big. I managed to get part of the data off that hard disk, and it seems to be some research about reactor efficiency. Part of it was corrupt, but I think I'll be able to find the rest somewhere else. There was a caravan passing through, so I figured I'd see what I might get if I could find the rest of it. He said to the right person that kind of thing might be worth several hundred caps. We agreed to a 25-75 cut if he can find a buyer. Now I just need to figure out how to get the rest of the data. Today is terrible. I haven't been able to make progress. Find the data. The lurks have been starting laying eggs again. Worse, Dad just got back from some council meeting and somehow found out I had been searching the flooded area. He locked everything up and said I'm not allowed to do any scavenging. I tried to explain about the data, and he listened, but then started acting weird and told me to go to my room and not to come down until he sorts things out. What's going on? What have I done? Oh God, what did I do? I've been getting mail from everyone in town saying that the Institute is coming. It was my fault. Someone even accused me of being a synth. Somehow they must have found out about the reactor research. But it's not even complete. Dad said that it was probably just some scammer or raider trying to trick us, and I don't know. It was for the Institute and find the data somehow. We're scavenging you stupid girl deleted mail. It's not your fault. What actually happened? You sent bitch. I'm not going to die for you. Oops. Oh, I wanted to read the rest. Remote door control. Open the door. Play tape.
Okay. First, I want to say I'm sorry, Dad. I knew I was onto something big, and thought I'd see what a trader would pay if I found it. I had no idea that the Institute would be after any of this. And now the whole town is in trouble. I know you told me not to worry, but I just know that the town is going to vote to throw us out, or worse. I wasn't lying when I said I didn't have the data, despite what Mr. Owens and his cronies think. That's why I have to go back in. I know the key is in there. I just need to put the pieces together. It's something with that professor. If I can find it, maybe I can give the Institute what they want, and they'll just leave us alone.
Okay. Well, looks like we're going to be dealing with some Mirelurks. Come on, Kate.
I'm gonna be pissed if I get soaked.
You're gonna get soaked. So just get over it. Alright.
Concentrate fire on their soft spots.
How about you,
We've gotta do this more often.
yeah, why don't you open up there, Kate?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. No. Oh. I didn't go this way. Sure, why not?
This is a part of the job that I love. Blood on me boots.
That's giving me rats, great. So all that storyline and nothing. Thought it was actually going to lead somewhere. But apparently not. Although I didn't come over here, did I? Ah, door. Commonwealth. Okay. Mystery unsolved.